Welcome to Zoom in Logic and Opinions. I am your host, Lester Zoom Headley, sharing this one with you today. I'm coming live and direct wherever you are. The title of this one, Criticism. Criticism. Criticism is just a lot and plenty of small talk. Hopefully, talking points mainly, with not much positive weight or excellence involved or surrounding such. Criticism can be healthy, criticism can be unhealthy. Many can openly criticize so easily, but never can hold a candle to sustain any support or suggestion or suggestions that will be relevant. They themselves sometimes can criticize so easily, but you in turn can criticize them. But sometimes you listen to them or you ignore them. Criticism is easily given out. When it target at someone, when it target someone else. But when it comes our way, we don't like it. No one like criticism. No one. They tell you, some people tell you, yes, you can criticize me. Be careful how far you go doing that. When you do that, make sure you look at the beam in your own eye first. Be careful when someone says, yeah, you could criticize me, because you don't know what that person is thinking of when they tell you, yes, you can criticize me. Or, yes, I'm easy to criticize. Yes, criticism of others. Many find it easy to do such. We can criticize, we can be negative, we can be positive, we can be tearing down, we can be demeaning. Criticism comes in so much forms and fashion. Sometimes not based on facts, but solely to feelings from towards each other and towards ourselves. However, examine the criticism and from who it is coming from. Some people can always criticize. They will always be criticizing you, like if they are that special or that perfect. Yeah? But they too can be criticized from time to time. Okay? It can be directly against anyone. It can be no facts or facts. Basically, sometimes it don't have facts, it cannot hold water, but is delivered your way in that mischievous way sometimes when people direct criticism at you. When someone is directing criticism, ask of them to showcase their thoughts, their skill sets, their knowledge, to demonstrate. And 90% of the time, most given or sharing the criticism, most people that are giving and sharing the criticism cannot do better. Do you ever went to a cricket game, a baseball game, a basketball game, a game, and they have so many critics? They tell you exactly how they will do it, and they never play the game at school level, professional level, or otherwise. But they think that they have an in-depth knowledge, so they easily can criticize. Family members criticize one another as well, especially when they advance in their life. They did this, they did that. They're no good, or they cheat, or they steal, or there's something. I don't like that person because they're successful. Then criticism will always demonstrate its ugly self right before you. And the thing about it, those people that are giving the criticism cannot do any better. And when you look at them, they have nothing to show. But they just criticize. And listen, what is so easy? They tear you down. It is a must that they must tear you down. And then they will try to build you up at times. But some people will tear you down and leave you downtrodden, leave you under pressure, leave you there and don't give one iota concerning you. But always remember, when you see someone who criticizes others with you, they're in turn going to criticize you behind your back. Okay, so be mindful. Don't be careful, be mindful. Okay, you might be feeling the effects that derive from criticism. And as I said earlier, it can be destructive, it can be distasteful, it can be annoying, it can be disgusting. Not easy at all to live through or be dealing with criticism, especially when it is of no merit. Because sometimes criticism is of no merit whatsoever, no grounding, no effort to make it better. But we criticize. But we intend through our criticism to cause ill will, create strife, bring about shame and disgrace, hurt the feelings of others, jealousy and malice. That's what criticism is rooted and stimulated from. Jealousy and malice. Look, we never can or will appreciate really when people openly criticize us. Okay? We can so easily do such. However, when it is our turn to be at the receiving end of it all, it's a different kettle of fish, really. Criticism is most often time plenty small talking points intended to disrupt the flow of success because jealousy has overtaken the mindset of that person or those persons that easily and quickly criticize you. So be mindful. You can't be careful. Be mindful who you're associating with because they're going to level a whole plenty load of criticism your way. But they're not doing anything graciously to be of betterment. Always remember that. So let's take it with a grain of salt. But there can be some truth in criticism. So don't disregard everything that is coming your way through criticism. Sieve it through like how you sieve flour or meal. Shift it, sieve it, shift. And you're going to be able to see the truth, the benefits, and the ignorance that coming out through the criticism. So you're not immune to criticism. No, none of us are immune to criticism. As long as we're living, somebody's going to criticize us and criticize what we're doing, even if it is making us feel good, even if it is giving us money and paying our bills. People criticize your job. People criticize your car. People criticize your home. People criticize your family member. People criticize your wife and your husbands and your friends. They criticize them, maliciously come and criticize them, maybe, perhaps, to see how you're going to respond or if you're going to be taking back something or if you're going to be saying something negative. You've got to be mindful. Don't be careful. Be mindful of being criticism and you're being involved in that same criticism is not healthy at all. It is unhealthy. It is unhealthy. So be mindful. Be mindful of criticism and those who bear it so openly. Until next time, keep an open mind. Keep an open mind where criticism is concerned. Okay? I'm your host, Lester Zoom Headley, with Zoom in Logic and Opinions. Because this is just an opinion. So I'm just sharing it with you. It's nothing that you don't know. You know it already. But be mindful of criticism. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you.